Still no word?
I should maybe call Belle, see if she's heard anything.
Well, you know what they're like at that age. On, off, back on again. They'll be skulking back through that door soon enough.
Skulking? What do you mean by that?
Well, it's just a turn of phrase, that's all.
You do know this is all your fault, don't you? For bringing Robert into the family business.
I wondered when it would come to that.
Well, it's very clear you care more about him than Lachlan.
Chrissy, he's my grandson. Believe it or not, I care about him too.
But he's not, though, is he? Your grandson.
Chrissy, she didn't mean it.
I'm sorry, it's been a really, really long night.
So this is it, then? You sure I can't help?
No, that's what I've got him for. Vic's got Isaac for a couple of hours so he can do all the heavy lifting.
Oh. Well, he definitely has his uses. Speaking of which, I've got a counsellor coming over later. So thanks for that.
That's not a problem. Hope it goes well.
And you know where I am if you fancy opening a bottle of wine or whatever.
Oh, you don't think the counsellor will bring a bottle with them?
Look, I still feel really bad about leaving.
Well, don't. I'm not exactly short of company, am I? I've got Faith, Adam and Victoria watching me like a hawk. Look, let me know when you're all settled in, and I'll come and do a nosy, OK? Good luck.
Ah, you still sure you're happy with your bedroom choice? I'm going to put your stuff in there for you to sort out after school.
Is your boyfriend moving home?
I don't have a boyfriend.
OK, then, if you say so.
Yes, I do, and even if I did, didn't I promise you that I would talk to you about it first?
Suppose.
Hey, this is our house, all right? Just the three of us.
I said earlier.
Oh, well, you didn't say anything that wasn't true. Except perhaps for the part about me caring more about Robert than Lucky.
No, I was just lashing out. I didn't mean any of it. Lachlan really knows how to push my buttons.
I know you're worried, but mark my words, he'll be back. At least when the money runs out, he will.
You're right, I suppose. I just don't know when that's going to be.
Look who's here. Your daddy. Come to give you a big cuddle. Yeah.
Beck's told me Lachlan's still not home yet. Chrissy, if there's anything I can do...
Don't you think you've done enough?
Don't take it personally. She had a right to know the truth. I should probably go and check she's okay.
Oh, yeah, of course. You know, I can take him for a bit, if that'd help.
Now, look at this. You becoming a father's made a new man of you.
Well... No, I don't know about that.
No, I reckon Dad's right. You sure you don't mind? Even if it's only for an hour or so?
Yeah, take as long as you need.
Good man.
Thanks, Rob. Against all the odds, I think we're going to make a pretty good team.
I just want to be here for my boy, you know? Whatever it takes.
Best Wi-Fi in the village here, right? Ah, you okay?
Yeah, I've just got back from Eliza's physio session. She wasn't exactly in the mood for it today, so I've dropped her off at Rish's.
Well, we all have our bad days. Hello, boy. Back again? Oh, this is getting to be a regular thing. Hey? No, it's okay. He's not here.
Who are you on about?
David, he's not so keen. Something about hygiene.
Really? You do surprise me. That scrappy little weasel.
Easy. You'll hurt his feelings. Look at him. How can you say no to a face like this? You know, I think he's a stray, living on his wits. With nothing but his charm to get him through. All he needs is someone to take a chance on him.
Oh, please don't tell me you're thinking of keeping him.
Are you kidding? David will have a fit. Little fella's going to have to rely on the kindness of strangers. We've just got to hope. There's someone out there with a heart who'll give him a chance.
Something tells me you'll be just fine.
You've forgotten, haven't you?
You've lost me. What?
You were in bed.
No.
Right, where do we start?
Cut all that post. I'm going to start with that, if that's OK.
I know I should have opened it, but it just seemed to get on top and...
I know. Felt too much. Well, that is why I'm here. Come on.
Look, I appreciate it and everything, but...
First things first. You get yourself upstairs, get dressed. I'll stick the kettle on.
OK. You still haven't told me what it is I'm supposed to have forgotten.
Today, you get yourself back on track.
No prizes for guessing what Jimmy spent his compensation money on.
Oh, what, you mean that fur coat? Yeah, it's quite something.
You're not thinking of joining him? I can see you in a mink. Anyway, you got to spend that golf course compensation money on something, haven't you?
Look, if it's going to be a problem...
No, it's your money. Just because I told him where to shove mine. Anyway, does Rebecca know you got him?
Funny. Yeah, she's got hands full with Chrissy. You know Lachlan's done one, don't you?
Yeah, well, good. Our Belle's better off without him, the little creep.
Yeah. Chrissy's blaming me, of course. Something else to add to the list, right?
If only she knew the half of it. You better pray for your sake she never does.
What a mess. I mean, the only thing that matters now is being a good dad for him.
So be one. If you want to be in the kid's life, Robbie, you're just going to have to live with what you've done.
Every time I look at him, all I can think about is how much I've messed up.
Good. Maybe it will be the making of you. Oh, you can't change what you've done, but you can change who you are, so be the dad the kid deserves.
Faith? Anyone? Peace at last.
It doesn't stop me working, if that's what you're thinking.
What is this?
Shopping channel. I'll turn it off.
No, leave it.
It's addictive, isn't it? I like how enthusiastic they are. Look at her. It's a real talent.
So you've seen her before on the telly?
No, must be new. I don't normally warm to them so quickly, but she's got something about her, this one.
Whose lives are being transformed by the Crunch Master Pro. Backed by...
What are you doing here? And what is all of this?
Housewarming gift. What do you think?
What do I think? Tom, what are you doing here with all of this?
Well, if you don't like it, then...
Sorry, how did you think I was going to react? First of all, I've bought my own stuff because, you know, I am actually capable. And secondly, I told you that I was busy today. And yet, here you are.
Debbie.
We said we were going to do this properly, a contract, a tenancy agreement, whatever. You can't just let yourself in here whenever you feel like it.
I was just trying to surprise you.
Yeah, well, big tick right there.
Where do you want this?
He's been as good as gold. And I even got him this. Now, I know it's a bit big, but he'll grow into it.
How thoughtful.
Is everything okay?
That would depend on your definition of okay. I saw someone you know earlier.
Oh, yeah? Who's that?
Marissa, I think her name was. At least that's the name she uses on screen. You introduced her to us as Kath. You know, when she was buying into our business.
Bex, I can explain.
You don't need to. You see, I've just been going through all the paperwork. I can't believe I've been this stupid. There is no rug tree bonds. Kath is an actress, and it was you. It was all you.
Rebecca.
You thought you could take this business out from right under our noses, and you used me to do it. It's all just been one big lie.
I know it looks bad, but if you just hear me out...
Truth be told, I almost missed it. Now all I can think is how arrogant can one man be? You couldn't help yourself, could you?
Bex.
It's an anagram of your name. Rug Tree Bonds, Robert Sugden. Seriously, what is the matter with you? Lachlan was right about you the whole time.
I was trying to help, OK? The business was struggling.
The business was struggling because of you. Chrissy was adamant there was something not right about this Kath and your stupid made-up company. And she was right, wasn't she?
Yeah. Yeah, she was. But that was then. I've changed. Since Seb's come along, everything's changed.
Don't you dare use my son in this.
Our son. I don't want to be that person anymore, Bex. You have to believe me.
How can I? You're only saying all this because you've been caught out.
No.
You used me to try and destroy this family.
I want to put things right, okay? Please. Bex, give me that chance.
Your eldest daughter, Holly, I don't want to talk about. Sorry. Don't be. Please. Losing a child is a huge trauma at any age. I found her. She was upstairs. And this was the one place where she should have been safe. I'm so sorry. You just gotta get on with it, don't you? You have no choice. And now I have Isaac. Gotta try and keep him. He's just so tiny. How would you say you've been feeling since Isaac was born? Don't know. It's okay. Just take as long as you need. I'm scared. All the time.
Seb has changed everything for me. I love that boy.
Drop the doting dad act. I'll never believe another word that comes out of your mouth. Just what was the plan, exactly? To bleed us dry and leave us with nothing?
No, I don't know. Bex, we can still put this right. Please, you have to give me that chance. I hate the person I've let myself become.
Me too. Seb will be nothing like you. He will be kind, honourable and decent, everything that you're not. You're not capable of being a dad because the only person you ever think about is yourself.
I know. You're right. But it's like the last few months, I've just felt numb and I've been doing everything to try and feel something.
How do you think anyone's going to believe that when they find out what you've done?
And then Seb came along and then I've gone from feeling nothing to feeling too much.
So you can feel that.
I've overstepped the mark. Graham warned me.
Well, maybe you should have listened to him.
If I listen to Graham, I never have any fun. Come on, come join me. It's pretty comfy. You recognise it, right?
It all looks like it belongs in some hotel.
The one we stayed in. You said you liked it.
And I do. But just not in my home. Oh, come on, let's be honest here. Your interior design choice really isn't the problem right now, is it? I mean, did you even think any of this through?
Apparently not. I'm a bad person. Clearly, I need to be punished.
Dad!
Who's that?
No, just leave it.
Dad!
Okay. I don't mind being your dirty little secret.
And how exactly should I introduce you? This is Tom. We've been seeing each other for a bit. And then he bought me a car, a house, and then filled it with stuff that he'd bought for me.
When you put it like that. This isn't working. I mean, let's be honest with each other. We're wasting our time here, aren't we?
Don't just go. Please.
Look, he's still here.
So I see. You make quite the pair.
I know he's a bit rough around the edges.
But don't tell me. He's got a heart of gold.
You can tell, right? I mean, look at those eyes. Doesn't it make you just want to take him home and keep him forever?
No, I hate dogs. Where is this heading?
Okay, what about just one night? Look, I can't turn him back on the streets, Megan, and David's already refused to help in no uncertain terms.
He is not your responsibility.
We've got a connection. I see a lot of myself in him.
Funnily enough, I was thinking the same. Look, why don't you get Vanessa to give him the once-over and see if he's chipped?
See, you do care.
No, not that anyone will actually want him back, but you never know.
All right, I'll do it first thing in the morning, right after he's had a decent night's sleep in a nice warm home.
Oh, you don't give up, do you?
He won't be any trouble, I promise.
One night, That is it.
Thank you. See? I told you she was a wonderful woman.
There is one condition. He needs to be clean. So whatever you need to bring, you're washing him.
Well, of course. Now, perhaps I could bring a nice bottle of red wine, too. You know, something to go with dinner.
Well, if you've got the time to wash the dog and cook us a meal, then I'm not going to say no. In fact, why don't you...
Go on, I don't know what.
You don't want to wake up in the morning to any nasty surprises, so you could always...
Bring a toothbrush. You hear that, boy? Things are looking up for the both of us.
Look, the best thing you can do now, Belle, is just try and find out about Lachlan. The lad's got some serious issues.
Well, don't we all? And it's not even like the escort was his idea. Please tell me that you've heard from him.
I know, I was hoping that you, Where is he, Belle?
I don't know, but I wish I did.
I need to know that he's okay.
And that's the thing, I don't think he is okay.
Belle, if there's something you're not telling us.
Yesterday, when I told him it was over, he left me a voicemail. Said that life was nothing without me and that this is goodbye.
Well, I'm sure I didn't mean that literally.
Well, you can listen for yourself, but I'm hoping he's not done something stupid.
I've gone through all the post and I've cancelled some subscriptions and I've written down a few important numbers, you know, for like the bank and credit cards and, you know, stuff like that when you're ready.
Thanks. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I promise I'm going to sort myself out.
Don't be daft. I can't even imagine what you're going through right now. I'm sat here half expecting Finn to walk through that door annoyed with me, you know, for cancelling his subscriptions.
Annoyed? Like, you'd be furious.
I miss him.
He thought the world of you, you know. Listen. I'm sorry for what I did to you. I really am.
Yeah, I know. Right, but let's just forget all that now, OK? I'm glad that we're mates.
Me too. Well, seriously. You're my best mate.
Hey.
Hey, you all right? How did it go?
Well, I'm feeling much better. That might be the chocolate bar I've just shoved down my face.
So, when's the next one? Is it like once a week or...?
It's a regular thing, don't worry.
Sorry, too many questions, right?
No, it's allowed. It's early days still. Right, it was good to talk to someone. It's not going to be easy, but I think it's what I need.
That's great, Mum.
OK, then, seeing as you're here, I'll have a coffee if you're putting the kettle on.
You're on.
You're not going to make this easy for me, are you?
Any reason why I should?
I suppose not. I mean, you've done pretty well out of it. No hard feelings, right?
And what's that supposed to mean? I didn't ask for any of this.
And yet here we are. Your new home. You can stay, by the way. That's not the issue here.
Oh, wow. You really are something. Forever in your debt, is that what you want?
What I want,
Do you know what,
Debbie?
actually? I don't care what you want.
Wow, that really was blunt,
I've
even
got
for
kids, right? I've got kids that are my priority, not you, not anybody else. If you don't
this
like
is really starting to sound like an excuse. Probably because that's exactly what it is.
Okay, come on then, an excuse for what?
All right, I'll just say it. For the fact you've just been using me.
You are kidding me.
And this is hard because I really like you.
Oh, I'm sorry, poor Tom. Why don't you take a little minute?
You are hard work. Anyone tell you that?
Yeah. And do you prefer them easy, do you? Is that what all this is about?
Do you ever feel anything for me?
Do you know, this is stupid. Just go.
It's an honest question. It's pretty hard to tell sometimes. Quite a lot of the time.
Now what, so do you want it spelling out, do you?
Wouldn't mind.
Oh, are you actually... Fine. Yes. I like you. A lot.
Okay. You've got to admit you've got a funny way of showing it.
How about now?
Okay, I'll take that.
Good.
Get out. I don't even want to look at you. My family's far from perfect, but you're like a parasite.
I can't leave things like this.
You're not going to be feeding off us for any longer, I can promise you that.
I know what I did was wrong. And I understand that you're angry with me, but please, for Seb's sake.
Robert's got something to tell you that I think you're going to want to hear.
We think that Lucky might have tried to kill himself.
What? You're not serious?
He left a message for Belle insinuating as much. So we're going to call police. Come on, let's leave them to it.
What did you want to say?
It's not important.
Thanks.
Lachlan is missing because of you. This could just about send Chrissy over the edge.
I'll make it right, whatever it takes.
Well, you can start by signing those Rugtree bond shares back over to the company.
Okay, right. It's all about Seb from now on anyway. Bex, he's all that matters to me. I mean...
And then you can leave. And never set foot anywhere near me or my son ever again. Do you understand? Say goodbye. Because as far as I'm concerned, you're not this boy's father and you never will be.
Get your family food spending under control and join Susanna and Matt next tonight for a new series of Save Money Good Food on ITV. More saving after that at 8 in the run-up to Christmas. It's a live 1-hour special for the Martin Lewis Money Show. And yes, it's back at 9 and we've all got full-on jungle fever. Join Ant and Dec for all new I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.